Hi all, I am Dr. Shama Sultana from Hope Hospitals, Kottapet, Guntur. And today is July 1st and it is Happy Doctor's Day. So on this Doctor's Day, I like to tell some few important points about COVID and COVID in pregnancy and lactation and any perinatal transmission. I would like to add some important data on it. So, on perinatal transmission and congenital infection, as according to UNICEF, there is no evidence of vertical transmission. Fetus unlikely to be exposed during pregnancy, and COVID-19 not detected in amniotic fluid. So, no vertical transmission has been documented, and relatively few cases have been reported of infants confirmed with COVID-19 but with mild illness. So, evidence suggests vertical transmission. According to Indian Council of Medical Research, ICMR, there is evidence suggests that vertical transmission probable, but the proportion of affected pregnancies unknown and effect on neonate not yet determined, and no recorded cases of positive genital fluid or breast milk. No evidence of transplacental spread to the fetus, and fetal compromise or abnormalities are unknown. And according to CDC, perinatal transmission and congenital infection, the virus has not been detected in amniotic fluid, breast milk, or other maternal samples. Mother to child transmission during pregnancy is unlikely, but after birth is susceptible to person spread, and considerable uncertainty exists regarding the potential for vertical transmission, prenatal or congenital or perinatal, from infected pregnant women to their newborns. Few small case series suggest that congenital and perinatal transmission to newborns from infected women may occur, likely infrequently. And is it safe for a mother to breast milk if she is infected with coronavirus? And what are the guidelines? So let's see the guidelines. What UNICEF says is, considering the benefits of breastfeeding, the mother can continue breastfeeding while applying all the necessary precautions. And there is currently no evidence that COVID-19 can be passed to the baby through breastfeeding. And what WHO says is, as with all confirmed or suspected COVID-19 cases, mothers with any symptoms who are breastfeeding or practicing skin to skin contacts should take precautions. And what CDC says, that is coronavirus disease 2019 says, is in case of direct breastfeeding, she should wear a face mask and wash hands before each feeding. In case of express breast milk, a dedicated breast pump should be provided. Hand washing is must before touching any pump or bottle parts, and before expressing breast milk. And what AAP says is, it is no study to date has demonstrated the presence of SARS-CoV-2 in breast milk. Mothers may express breast milk after appropriate breast and hand hygiene, and this milk may be fed to the infant by designated caregivers. In case of direct breastfeeding, she should comply with strict preventive precautions, including the use of masks and meticulous breast and hand hygiene. And what Foxy says is, stable neonates exposed to COVID-19 infection from mothers or other relatives should be roomed in with their mothers and be exclusively breastfed. And what NNF says is, direct breastfeeding can be given. Mother should wash hands frequently, including before breastfeeding, and wear masks. And IAP says, if needed due to neonatal condition, it is safe to be breastfed. If needed due to neonatal condition, expressed milk may also be fed. COVID vaccine like Covishield and Covaxin, two vaccines are present in present situation. So, clinical evidence on vaccination in pregnant and lactating women. The first study conducted on vaccination in pregnant and lactating women was published last month from USA, and the study showed that COVID vaccination generates a robust immune response in pregnant and lactating women, which is equivalent to general population. And additionally, protective antibodies were also isolated in umbilical cord, blood, and breast milk, implying protection to the fetus and newborn. And this data pertains to 131 women who were vaccinated with the mRNA vaccine. And FOXI position statement on COVID vaccination for pregnant and breastfeeding women is FOXI acknowledges that there is limited data available on the use of COVID vaccines in pregnancy, especially of the vaccines that are available in India. Data from basic science and animal studies have not shown any teratogenic or adverse fetal or neonatal effects of the vaccine. As matters stand in our country, every individual needs protection from the surging COVID-19 infections. We are in the midst of the second wave, and it is the end of the second wave at present, and there is a need to prevent further waves, and the vaccine is the best long-term solution to this. The very real benefits of vaccinating pregnant and lactating women seem to far outweigh any theoretical and remote risk of vaccination. Vaccination for previously infected women and lactation. Vaccines for a pregnant woman already infected in the past. A pregnant woman faces a greater risk in pregnancy if she is infected with COVID-19 as compared to pregnant women who is not infected, or a not pregnant woman who is infected. Therefore, vaccination is advisable even if there has been a past infection. As per the general population, vaccination should be deferred for 12 weeks from the infection or 4 to 8 weeks from recovery. Vaccine for a breastfeeding woman, there is no evidence of harm from any harm if a vaccine is administered to a breastfeeding woman. In fact, there is a possible benefit from passage of antibodies to the neonate. So breastfeeding women should be vaccinated as per the usual method and schedule of the general population. So last but not the least, I want to some point to contraindications to vaccination. Anaphylactic or allergic reaction to a previous dose of COVID-19 vaccine, and temporarily in the following conditions. Diagnosed COVID-19 infection differ for 12 weeks from infection or 4 to 8 weeks from recovery. Active symptoms of COVID-19 infection, if they are having, we have to stop the vaccination. Then the COVID-19 infection treated with anti-COVID-19 monoclonal antibodies or convalescent plasma, we have to check for the complete recovery and complete time for it, check for the correct time for vaccination again. And acutely unwell and hospitalized with or without intensive care patients due to any illness, we have to check and be giving this vaccination. Common clinical situations and solutions, like vaccine administration and day of period. There is no physiological, endocrine, or immunological basis for such a consideration. Women should receive the vaccine on any day of menstrual cycle, even during menstruation. Another is vaccine administration in the preconception period, or for women undergoing fertility treatment, including assisted reproduction, easily they can be vaccinated. And women should take the vaccine at any time, any point of time before a pregnancy is confirmed, as and when they have the opportunity to do so. There is no basis for deferring pregnancy or treatments for taking the vaccine. There is no evidence that vaccine administration affects fertility or miscarriage rates. As current data says, on last month, June 25th of 2021, we have got from the ICMR that pregnant lady can be vaccinated safely.